Hello everyone, my name's Tessa. I'm going to be showing off some of my vinyls. Since it's the first time I've actually recorded a video, there's a few things I want to announce first. The first thing is that I know my camera quality is shit. I don't want to get another one. Actually that was the only thing. Oh yeah, and you probably see that there's, show face. You probably see that there's more vinyls back there. I've just got a few here in front of me. I'm not going to do all of them in this one recording because I've got other things I need to do today. So I'm just going to do a few and I'll probably cut back to like tomorrow or whatever. But yeah, anyway, I'm just going to show off all of the vinyls I have. You guys are interested. Yeah, anyway, let's just get started. First one we have here, this is the 2018 remix of Animals by Pink Floyd. Probably my favourite Pink Floyd album. It's not much different, like sound-wise, like composure-wise, to the original Animals. It's just like, it just sounds better. That's basically all it is. It's got this cool little booklet. It's like like just more art and stuff like that. Cool, and there's a few stories about how they. I think there's a few stories about how they like took the original picture. I'm just gonna see. Well, I think it must be somewhere here. I think. Maybe I'm wrong. I probably am wrong. No, I don't think there is. It's just like, yeah, it's just cool. I don't even think I can show that one. Oh yeah, this one goes hard actually. Yeah, okay. I was wrong. I thought there was like some little thing showing telling how they like took the picture or whatever, but yeah, again, probably my favorite Pink Floyd album. Just 5 songs. They're all pretty long except for the intro and the outro. But yeah, very good album. Anyway, just from that, you can probably tell why this is going to take a while and why I'm not doing this all in one recording session, because it's going to take me like an hour to do that. So make sure I'll probably just cut this out, right? That makes sense. Alright, next we have Call Me If You Get Lost by Tyler the Creator. I think this is probably my favourite Tyler album. Yeah, I mean, the packaging's pretty cool. It's nothing special, but it, it sticks to the concept. There's just a lyric sheet there. I think it's just like a plain, just plain black vinyl. Nothing too crazy about that one. It's literally just like the album cover and the inside, or the original. Like they have like that cover with the ID, and then have like the deluxe cover. Even though this isn't the deluxe album, it's the original one. But I just creased the flipping lyric sheet. My dumbass. That's right. I don't really listen to Tyler that much anymore, so cut this back. this part out, Tessa, please. I don't want to see this. What do we got? What do we got next? We have another Pink Floyd album, Dark Side of the Moon. Well, this is the Dark Side. What's there to say about this album that hasn't already been said? It's great. It's not my favourite personally, but yeah, it's a pretty good album, if I do say so myself. We got here. First, the Radiohead debut album. It does have a sleeve. I thought it just fell out of its own. Hot Boy Honey. Like most people, I'm not a huge fan of this album. I really only like the first song, You, and then Blowout, and Creep. Creep's a good song. I've heard it so many times, and it's one I don't really care. What do we have? Yeah, we have OK Computer by Radiohead. I know, very pretentious choices for vinyls, but don't worry, they get a bit more varied as time goes. This is like when I was first collecting vinyls, and I was just like getting all the highest rated albums on like RYM, Radio Music, sorry, and just like Kendrick and Tyler albums as well. But yeah, I mean, if you're watching this video, you probably have the OK Computer vinyl, honestly. If you don't, it's nothing too crazy. It's just like high concept packaging, high concept illustrations and shit like that. So I'm not going to bother showing it. Next, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppies. Some cool cover art on the back. He's got his 12 gauge. Again, probably my favorite Kendrick album. Actually, no, second favorite. I think I have the vinyl for my favorite. Second favorite, definitely. But yeah, nothing too crazy. Like the packaging on this one, just lyrics, plain black vinyl, some promo art, black. Cut this part out. This one's massive. Kid A, Amnesia. This is like a combination of Amnesiac and Kid A. So it's got Kid A and it's got Amnesiac in it, plus like some B-sides. Let's see what's in here actually. I do like the inside art of this, I will show it. Of this vinyl, it looks very cool. I forgot who the artist's name was, but he does like a lot of the art for them. It all looks pretty fantastic, if I do say so myself. Yeah, let me see. I'll see what's in there. I think this is the B-sides one. Yeah, just like alternate versions. And yeah, if you say the word and Follow Me Around, which are like two bonus songs as well. I think they released those on Spotify like 2 to 3 years ago, I think. Could be wrong. Maybe they've been out longer than that and I'm just uneducated. Yeah, let's spot out. Alright, next we have In Utero by Nirvana. This is actually the only Nirvana album I have on vinyl. I don't have never mind. I don't have Bleach either. I've never actually listened to Bleach. I did listen to Unplugged the other day, which is a really good album. It's not too bad. I thought there was just like a naked lady on the on the sleeve, but yeah, I mean that's I do like the back of it. The back of it looks really cool. But yeah, it's just two-sided vinyl, nothing too special about it. Next is In Rainbows by Radiohead. Just not my favourite. I don't have a vinyl of my favourite Radiohead album, which is Moonshade Pool, which I should get at some point because I really like that album. But In Rainbows, again, what do you want me to say about it that hasn't already been said? It's a good album, and if you haven't listened to it, listen to it. Next, Igor. Now, the funny thing about this final record, in particular, oh yeah, here it is. If you look, you probably can't see it. Maybe if I don't think you can't really see it, but there's when I bought this record, it came cracked. And there was no way it could have been cracked while I was driving home from the store. Like literally nothing could have happened for that to have happened. So I assume it probably it came broken, and I didn't ask for the receipt. They just didn't give me a receipt when I bought it, so I couldn't refund it. So now I just have a broken Igor vinyl. But pretty basic packaging. It's Igor, good album. Listen to it. What do we got? Yes, in the Court of the Crimson King, by King Crimson. Some cool art in here, and that. Well, I say cool art. There's some cool art. There's only that. But of course, I mean the album cover is not but there's the original album, and then there's like a few. I think there's like a recording of like studio sessions, and then like some live recordings in here as well. But yeah, I'm probably gonna say this about. In post I'll probably put like a score of the album just like over here, or just give it like out of 10. I'm not gonna say it right now because as I'm doing it, I'll think of it. But regardless, moving on. We have In the Airplane Over the Sea, a Neutral Milk Hotel. It's like every music nerd's favorite album. Except, well, not me personally, but I do have the vinyl of it. Oh, this is up flat. Yeah, cool. Very cool art. I love the concept of this album. It's great. Yeah, good album. Listen to it. Oh yes, yeah. This is my favorite Kendrick album. Good Kid, Mad City. Yeah, there's not much to say about it though. There's just some cool pictures on the inside. I think the vinyls are just plain black. If I can pull them out, look. Yeah, there you go. Well, these paper sleeves are white. Absolutely terrible. Disgusting. Cut this part out. I'm gonna go grab more vinyls as I have more time. Alright, next we have Geo Gotti. Geo Gotti. Also Canada. This one in particular, I really like the art. It's just like it adds to the mystery of the album. It looks really good. When I look at it, it's just like, this is gonna sound weird, but it's just like the pictures are just like low grainy pictures of like children, just like really creepy. When you're looking at them while listening to the album, it's really scary. But oh, actually, there's one thing about this album, the record of this album that is really cool. Actually, well, cool to me anyway. And also all the sleeves have like that same kind of weird art of like just grainy pictures of children. Yeah, so if you listen to this album, you'll know at the end there's a song called Magic Window, which is just like 1 minute of silence. And they have that on here, but it's like, you might not be able to see it because it's really, there's like an engraving of like we can't show it. Wait, yeah, you saw it anyway. It's an engraving of like a family, and they just like a family, and then like there's a mum and dad and 2 kids. Yeah, I thought that was really cool, but yeah, I mean you can't play that side because there's no like, what's the word? There's no grooves on it, so like you can't play it, otherwise it'll just like it won't just scratch. There'll just be silence. Next we have Bottomless Pit by Death Grips. This is my favourite Death Grips album. So much to say about the packaging. It just looks like just your average Death Grips fur, like kind of, what did I even say? Very shallow listening, yeah. And like we'll say though, like it doesn't, the colour palette doesn't match at all. It's like this multicolored mess, and then just like yellow on the side as well. Which it's fine because it is Death Grips. It just looks weird. Anyway, I wouldn't say it's underrated, but it's like, I feel like a lot of people don't give it as much credit as it deserves. That being said, a lot of people do think it's a good album, so which it is. It's my favourite Death Grips album. Hair on my face. We have Bright Green Field by Squid. It's one of my favourite bands at the moment. They have like a very short discography, but this album and what's the other one? Oh, Monolith. They have another one coming out. I was gonna say next year, but it is next year, but like 2025. Yeah. We're close to the end of the year, so bleh. Again, really good album. Underrated album, honestly. It's a lot of people do give it shit for the cover being AI art, but it's whatever. I mean, it's lazy, but like, I don't know, whatever. I couldn't really care less, to be honest. My mind just went blank. Stereolab, Emperor Tomato Ketchup. This is the only Stereolab album I have on vinyl. I wish I had other ones, but for some reason the store that I usually go to only had like this Stereolab album. But it is a good. Well, I haven't listened to it enough to give like an in-depth to say whether I actually really like it or not. the first song, Metronomic Underground, and then there's another one. I forgot what it's called, but that's. I'll put it in post. But yeah. So this one, yeah, that's yeah. Um, oh, it's on here. Yeah, Sybil's Reverie. Yeah, that's the other one. But yeah, it's a good album. Like, it's like an indie pop and like tinges of like krautrock and well, actually, that's the only thing I can really think of. Anyway, next, maybe so actually, it's fairly popular. Desert Sand Feels Warm at Night. New World Disciples. This is like an ambient, like vaporwave album. I guess the technical term for it is like slush wave. They say that on radio music. I was very surprised that this album was on vinyl. I was very happy about it because it's one of my favorite albums of all time. Yeah, but it's just like a very chill, pretty long album actually. There's a few long songs on here, but it's very good. It's just like, and his other albums are kind of the same, but they're also really good as well. But I don't know if any of them are on vinyl. I only know this one is on vinyl, and this one's goated. Next we have Crush by Floating Points. I think it's called Crush, isn't it? Yeah. I really only listened to this album once when I got it on vinyl. Really the only reason I got this album was because I really liked the cover art. And I just kind of wanted to listen to something I usually wouldn't listen to. But I remember liking it. I haven't gone back to it. But yeah, it's a really solid album. I thought no, I thought that was like sheet music one of the songs, but that's a different vinyl I have, which is actually coming up. Not right now, but after this one, which is Untitled by Sigur. It's a good album. Not my favourite Sigur album. I don't think I've listened to all of their albums actually. It's still like what's the other one? Engage This Vision, or however you pronounce it. The one with like the blue one with the baby on it, the fetus. Like the most popular one. This one is also really good as well. It's very like wintry, very enticing, and it's got a coloured vinyl, as you can see. Oh yeah, actually, there's one. Cut this part up. I forgot to show that New World Disciples also has a full vinyl as well. Look at that. It's not too special, but it's not nothing crazy. It's whatever. It's vinyl art. You're really paying for the music, I suppose, at the end of the day. That's the most important thing. Doesn't really matter what colour the vinyls are, but that's just my opinion. Anyway. Alright, next we have, this is like the biggest vinyl I think I have. It's a box set. We have Pharoah by Pharoah Sanders. I really like this album. It's like, I think it's like 3 songs. The first one's like 20 minutes. I mean, Pharoah Sanders is just goated in general. It's probably my favourite jazz musician. Yeah, but it's like, first song's like 20 minutes, kind of like almost like an ambient song. It's really good. And then like the second song is like a kind of, which I can't really remember. It has been a while since I've last listened to this album, but I really like it. I should listen to it again. This is the one I had. Oh yeah, there's also this one. This is just like a recording of the first song called Harvest Time. I think, well, it just says Harvest Time live. I should actually check. Yeah, it's just 2 recordings of Harvest Time live, which is the 20-minute song I was talking about, which is, again, really good song. But there's a lot of cool stuff in here. Like there's this, I think these are like postcards. No, they're just like random postcards. They're just random little pictures of Pharoah and piece them together. Actually, I think piece them together. No, they're just like pictures of Pharoah just taken at different angles. I thought it was like some puzzle. We have to piece all of the pictures together. Anyway, that's cool. I probably won't show everything on this box set. Like I won't get everything out just because I can't really be bothered. Oh yeah, this is cool. This is like a ticket to a New York show for the Pharoah Tennis Group, and then this is like a little like show schedule. It's like Sonny Rollins, and then like Stan Getz, Rose Sanders, and Eddie Cameron, Johnny Griffin, shit like that. It's really cool. Really cool box set. There's one other thing. Yeah, I was going to say, the sheet music, yes. There's a bit of sheet music for Harvest Time. That's why I said sheet music earlier, because I was thinking of a different one. But, anyway, very cool. There's also like a booklet here, I can't bother to read that. So I wanted to show that. Sorry, I'm coming across as very lazy. Because I am. Quite frankly, I am lazy. Do listen to this album. Very good. Worth your time. It's like 40 minutes max, I think. Next we have Rain Dogs by Tom Waits. Tom Waits I haven't really got into as much as I'd like to. I've listened to a few of his albums, but he's very good. This album's great. You have to listen to this album to just wrap my island off. It's a great album. Like honestly, I can probably put like a 9 out of 10 up here for this. But it's very good. It's like a singer-songwriter, but there's a lot of like little experimental bits in there, and like cabaret pieces, and like just very avant-garde instrumentation in general. Anyway, next one, Lift Your Skinny Fists by Godspeed, You Like Emperor. Again, this is another album I can't really say anything about because it's had its praises sung endlessly throughout the music community online. But yeah, all I can say about it is that it's life-changing. It's a life-changing album, it really is. We have like all of the movements here, and then this on the back, what does that say? I think it's just the same thing in like French. It's just the album title in French. But yeah, if you haven't listened to that, what are you doing? Listen to it. Stop watching this video and listen to it if you haven't already. Kanye West late registration. I do not endorse anything Kanye has said in the past few years. He's quite insane. I probably should say that. He is, very, I do not agree with anything he said at all in the past 3 years. But anyway, Late Registration is my favourite Kanye album. I don't want to sing his praises too much because I don't really like Kanye at the moment, like most people do. But yeah, all I want to say is just listen to Late Registration because it's a good album. But made by a piece of shit man, unfortunately. And I bought that before Kanye became like a neo-Nazi.